Hello friends, I am Jose Pinto Stephen, a freelance journalist based in New Jersey, United States of America. I am so happy to present this video for your kind attention. This video is made from Goa Tourism Roadshow 2013. Goa is the smallest state in India and it is an attractive tourist destination in India. I hope you will find this video interesting and get inspiration to visit Goa in the nearest future. Enjoy the show.
Goa continues to draw foreign visitors by the thousands every year thanks to its lovely beaches, mountains, hills, backwaters, cuisine, and the relaxed and chilled way of life in Goa.
When I was posted in Mumbai for 4 years, I treated Goa as my second home. And all the stress and all the worries of work and personal life went away the moment my plane would touch the ground. It was incredible experience to be in Goa, even if for few hours, because sometimes I would just go in the morning and return by evening flight.
Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Francis de Souza, sir, if you could kindly say a few.
Good evening, friends. It's nice all of you all to come here for this small get-together about incredible India. I would say it's incredible Goa. You have to see it to believe it. So unless you see it, I feel most of you all will still have doubts. But please do come over, because every year more than 3 million people come to Goa. Mostly domestic, about more than 500,000 who are foreign visitors. Why they come? Why they repeatedly come to Goa? She has answered a few questions for that. Means the cuisine. Once you taste the Goan prawn curry rice, you have to eat it again and again. It's something you have to eat it to believe it. So do remember, when you come to Goa, Goan prawn curry rice. And why I say it? I was in Moscow. I saw it in a restaurant in Moscow on the menu card, Goan prawn curry rice. And I was in St. Petersburg. It was there on the menu also. So it might not be the same, but the recipe is all over the world. Means the Goan prawn curry rice. The recipe is important. Friends, I won't say much. It's a wonderful place, very small place. Nearly 6 months rainfall. If you want to enjoy the rains, you come during the rains. If you want to come during the winter, winter is about 18 degrees minimum, 25, 26 degrees maximum. Then comes February, March, and then it becomes hot and humid. So if you enjoy the hot and humid weather, please come in March, April, May. So you can divide the seasons in 3 parts. That is the rainy season, the small winter you have, say, end of November to end of February, and then the hot season, the summer season. So all I would say is, please do come to Goa. It's a beautiful place.
On behalf of Goa Tourism, I welcome all of you. Let me introduce the beautiful state of Goa. Goa lies on the west coast of India. It is 500 kilometers south to the Indian city of Mumbai, the financial capital. And it is nestled on the western coast of the Indian subcontinent. It is the smallest state in the country. We have a coastline of 105 kilometers. To the north lies the Indian state of Maharashtra, which is famous for its capital Mumbai, and to the east lies the Indian state of Karnataka, which is famous for Bengaluru, or the software capital of India. We are spread over an area of 3,702 square kilometers, making it India's smallest state. Goa enjoys a tropical climate with pleasant weather the year round. We have the monsoons from June to mid-September. We have the mild winters which stretch from November to the month of February, and then we move into summers, the hot and humid summers, which typically last between the months of March to May. While the rest of India was under the British rule, Goa came under the Portuguese rule. And incidentally, Portuguese were the first colonial powers to enter the Indian subcontinent and the last to leave, completing 451 years of existence on Indian soil. Goa was finally liberated in the year 1961 and became an integral part of India. We have people from all cultures and religions peacefully coexisting in Goa. We celebrate the feast of St. Francis Xavier, which is held on 3rd of December every year. The decennial exposition, which will commence on 22nd of November 2014 and go on till January 2015. And this is an event which is very important in the annals of religious tourism, because we have a lot of religious tourists who in their quest of saints' blessing are expected to flock Goa during the decennial exposition. We also celebrate Viva Carnaval. This is again a legacy left behind by the Portuguese, and this is the only state in India which has the Carnival, which is celebrated in its own typical style. The birth of Jesus Christ is celebrated with church services, carol singing and family get-togethers, and everybody looks forward to this wonderful Christmas celebration which happens every year on 25th of December. We also have the Sanjao festival, some of those local very unique festivals which happen during the monsoon period. We also have the Shigmotsav, which is again the festival of colors, the Hindu festival of colors, which is celebrated again in a very unique manner in Goa, where there are colorful parades which go across the major towns and cities of the state and depict very colorful floats all over. We also have Ganesh Chaturthi, which is a festival of the elephant-headed god, or the Lord of Wisdom. We also have the festival of flags called Bonderam. We also have Diwali, which is festival of lights, again very popular among Indian tourists. We also offer an exhilarating mix of beaches, rivers, lakes and hills, and all this combined to make Goa a very preferred destination and hub for adventure tourism activities. We have several water sports activities like banana boat rides, kayaking, whitewater rafting, which is very popular sport, especially during monsoon. Ladies and gentlemen, before you is a UNESCO World Heritage Monument, the Basilica of Bom Jesu, where the relics of St. Francis Xavier are preserved in a silver casket. The decennial exposition of the sacred relics of St. Francis Xavier will be held in Old Goa next year from November 22nd till January 4th, 2015. Again, a very unique, once-in-a-lifetime event, and very, very important for Roman Catholics from religious tourism point of view. We also have the Hindu temple of Mangeshi, which is dedicated to the Lord Shiva. We also have the relic of Tamdi Surla, which is nestled on the Western Ghats, which is Goa's oldest surviving Hindu temple in the remote corners of Goa's famous Western Ghats. We also have other local deities, very important, but unique in its own architecture, the Sri Shanta Durga temple. We also have 500-year-old the Safa Masjid, which is present in the temple town of Ponda. We have some of the best Ayurveda certified clinics in the state, and most of the hotels offer spas and wellness tourism facilities, and Goa is emerging as a very preferred choice for wellness tourism. Very popular activity in Goa is that of organizing yoga festivals. There is a very prominent festival which is being organized in the month of January, which is supposed to be attracting a lot of yoga enthusiasts from all over the world. It's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to inform you that the UNESCO has classified the Western Ghats as biodiversity hotspots and assigned World Heritage Monument status to these Western Ghats. Goa is also famous for tropical spice plantations. This was where the old Goa began emerging in the 16th century as an important center for spice trade in ivory, trade in silk, and old Goa became one of the most prominent trade centers in South Asia. We have several other attractions like elephant washes in spice plantation, again very popular and very unique. We have sailing activities which are conducted under professional and expert guidance. We have diving, and paddy certified divers undertake these particular programs, and again very popular among the tourists. Water sports again is very much a day-to-day activity for various tourists. We have the island cruises where tourists are taken for dolphin spottings, and they are taken to various islands which lie along the coastline of Goa. We also have several houseboat options, and we have cuisines suited to all tastes and palates, be it continental, be it Indian, be it Southeast Asian, be it Chinese. All kinds of cuisines are available in Goa. Goa is also very famous for its nightlife and parties. Goa is a place for everyone who is young at heart. There are plenty of parties and nightlife, EDM music festivals which happen in Goa. One of the only states in India which have got licensed casinos. There are 6 offshore casinos which are present in the river Mandovi, and almost every 5-star hotels have got a license to operate a casino. Goa is again the permanent venue for the International Film Festival of India, and we had a very special guest from America this year. Susan Sarandon was the chief guest for the International Film Festival of India, and the film festival, which is held in November every year, Goa has been declared as a permanent venue for the International Film Festival. We have plenty of accommodation opportunities, and it is plentiful with a variety of hotels, resorts and guest rooms to suit all budget. Goa has been consistently voted as one of the world's best and romantic private getaways. Goa is amongst one of the most safest places in India to visit. We have our own force which is dedicated towards ensuring the protection and security of the tourists, especially for single women travelers. The Government of India has recently started a group visa on arrival facilities where tourists with groups of 4 and more with a predefined itinerary can get visas on arrival 72 hours in advance, and these are the facilities that are being used by the tourists from all over the world. Goa is very well connected. Qatar Airways flies directly from its hub in Doha into Goa, but even otherwise, Goa is very well connected to major Indian towns and cities like Mumbai and New Delhi, which is otherwise very well connected to the major cities in USA.